Hey everybody, welcome back to Rust Admin Academy. First of all, I'd like to wish you a happy 2023. Welcome to the new year. As we all know, the last couple of years have been kind of whatever. So let's just hope that this year is going to be better than last. So today I'd like to tell you a little bit about what's been going on the channel, where things are going to go, how things have been going in the past, and how I landed right here, right now. But before we get into all the numbers, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of my Patreon backers as well as all of my YouTube members. As you all are going to see in a couple of minutes here, this is not my full-time job. I do have a regular 9 to 5. So everything that is generated from my channel obviously goes directly back into the channel and then some. But without my Patreon backers as well as my YouTube memberships, there's no way I could keep doing what I'm doing today. So I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of my past, present, and future Patreon members as well as my YouTube members. I'd also like to give a huge shout out to icedhost.com. Icedhost.com has been with me for, I don't even know. They've been with me for so long. It's got to be 2, it might even be 3 years. I'm not really sure, but they've been with me for a really long time. They supply me with my servers, my website hosting, any Discord bots that you ever see me using on any of my videos. These are all supplied by icedhost.com. And because they are the main sponsor of my channel, I have a promo code that is usable by all of my viewers. All of that information is in the video description down below. So if you're looking at getting rid of your local host, or if you want to switch your hosting providers, make sure you check out icedhost.com. Also, one more massive shout out is to all of the plugin developers out there that I covered in the past and everyone that I plan on covering in the future. Without you all, I would have no content. I'd have no information to be sharing with other people. It's been a pleasure working with everyone so far, and I look forward to working with you all again this year. I'd love to do some name drops right here and point out some specific people. I'm not going to do that because there's just no way that I could name everyone that needs to be named. Just know that those of you that you know who I'm talking to and about, you know that I'm thinking about you right now, and I appreciate everything that you all have done for me. So the comparison between 2021 to 2022 was quite stark, and is also a bit of an explanation as to why I took such a long break around the holiday season. So as you can see, I uploaded almost the exact same number of videos in 2022 than I did in 2021, but my viewership was way down, as well as my subscriber count was also way down. And I actually thought that it was something that I was doing wrong. I thought maybe my content wasn't moving along well enough, or I thought I wasn't covering the topics that you all wanted me to cover. And while those points might also be true, I think it actually has more to do with the game itself. At the end of the year, people were getting out more. They were doing more than they had in the past 2 years, not sitting in front of their computers. The world was opening back up. I hate using that terminology, but facts are facts. So I truly believe that because player count was down, so was the activity on my channel. And I'm going to be totally honest with you, that really messed with my head. There was quite a few times where I sat here and said, what the hell am I doing here? Why am I making videos for like 1 or maybe 200 people and getting very little engagement on my channel? Which then of course I started to think about, well, okay, why am I even doing this channel then if I'm worried about what my YouTube analytics are saying? Shouldn't I be more concerned about what my viewers are saying? Which led me down the path of having to decide why I'm doing this at all. Am I doing this to become YouTube famous, or am I doing this to help server owners build their own communities? Well, obviously that's why I'm doing this. I want to help server owners build their communities up and make their servers successful. So I had to forget about all of this and just put my head down and design what the next year is going to look like. And I'm not going to lie to you, I wasn't very successful with that. I tried. I've spent the last, 50 some odd days trying to figure out what I'm going to do with the channel so that I can bring you all better quality content so that it helps you with your server. But then I always have this creeping thought coming in like, what does YouTube want me to do? And it's really hard to block that out and say, you know what? I don't care what YouTube wants me to do. I have to do what my viewers want me to do. So it's been a battle. It's been a really long couple of months. I'm glad I wasn't trying to make content while I was going through all of this stuff, but it was, I don't know. I went through some, it's been a deal. In the interest of full transparency, we'll just go over a couple of really quick numbers for you. I'm not going to waste a whole lot of time on this, but every now and then I like to check on what my top performing videos are for each individual year. And it makes me happy to see that the videos teaching you all how to set up servers are still in my top performing videos. It's also not at all surprising that most of my viewers come from the United States. It's a little bit disappointing that Canada, my home country, is number 5 on this list, but obviously population density dictates. Another important metric that I have to pay attention to is which videos videos get the most number of likes. And it makes me happy to say that Grid Power is the most liked video for the year 2022. Now, I'd like to take this opportunity to let you all know how important it is that you like a video that you actually take value from. When you click on that thumbs up button, it literally takes no effort on your part. But what it does is it really helps me behind the scenes. It tells YouTube that you all are enjoying what you're watching, and it'll then show it to more people and see if they like it as well. And you're going to notice in my content for the next year, you're going to see me calling for likes and subscriptions more often than I have in the past. And this is why, because I need to get this information in front of more people. You'd be surprised at how many people still, here we are 3, almost 4 years into this channel's existence, and I still get people saying, I've been searching and searching and searching for this answer to this question, whatever it happens to be, and I finally stumbled across your channel, which tells me that my channel is not out there where I want it to be, so that everybody that has Rust related questions is going to end up seeing my channel. And when you hit that thumbs up button, or when you subscribe to my channel, you'll be helping that information get in front of those people that are looking for it. So just something to keep in mind. I'm telling you this to prepare you for the fact that I'm going to be mentioning it a lot more in the year 2023. Another metric that a lot of people find interesting is how much money I actually make from YouTube. And as you can see here, for the year 2022, I made just over $3,000 US. After taxes and exchange rate, that might be about half, maybe a little bit better than half of that value. So obviously this number doesn't include any of my Patreon members, brand deals, sponsorships, nothing like that. But just know that this is what I'm currently making off of YouTube for last year and probably going into most of this year. Now, as some of you may already know, I do actually have a website. You can get to it by going to srtbull.com or rustadminacademy.com. During the last year, I had a complete revamp of what the website looks like. I'm super happy with how it turned out. It's still not quite where I want it to be yet. The amount of information that I want to have accessible on my website is not there. I have a ton of work to do. I want to have some articles written. I want to have written out tutorials. And obviously the dream is one day to have a merch store on here as well. I have no idea what that might look like, but these are just part of my dreams. So that's essentially what the numbers look like for the last year. Obviously, I'm looking for better performance this year, and it definitely falls on me to make that happen. I have to find out what information it is that you all are looking for, and then I need to bring that to you in a format that makes sense, that everyone can understand. I do have some really exciting plugins that I can't wait to tell you all about. I am still looking for other team members to bring onto my channel. I need thumbnail designers. I'm looking for people to start writing articles. There's a ton of work that I need done behind the scenes, and I've had some people come forward, and I've had some really great submissions, and I'm definitely looking forward to looking at some more this year. So if you're still watching the video to this point, remember, every little action that you take on my channel helps me out. So every like, every comment, and obviously every sub helps my channel grow further and further, which is going to bring all of this information to more and more people. I thank you all for a wonderful 2022. I'm super happy with how things have gone so far. I can't wait to see what 2023 has in store for us. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.